Let me just say a big thank you to all of us who gathered here to be part of this historic movement. And historic in the sense that while the issue of marijuana has been going on through certain quarters, I believe it is the first time when our government has decided to make it an agenda item and to have an open and fearless discussion on the matter. And so I really want to thank all of you for coming and for raising some very serious issues in regard to the name of the plan and all the other aspects that we discussed here this evening. I'll say to you that all the questions and all the comments that came out here have been recorded, and I believe that the committee that has been established to deal with the subject matter will review and analyze all the comments and will plan the way forward for further discussion. Now, you will agree that based on the discussion, there is much more that needs to be said, much more that needs to be explored. Many more sectors have to be involved in that discussion. It's going to call for a lot of education moving forward, both formal and informal, on the nature of the drug, the use of the drug, and of the herb. I'm sorry, all respects to the Rastafari community. I'm sorry. The herb and all the positives that can come out of the proper use of the herb. I want to thank Dr. Antoine for her presentation. She was not representing her personal views to a large extent, but the views that were collected as she went around the Caribbean region picking up information. And so her views were very objective, and I think we should treat it as such. We may agree, we may not agree, but we have to treat it as an objective thought, and we will have enough time to inject our own views into the matter. But our CARICOM countries have to be commended for their own efforts in taking a regional approach towards the issue of marijuana, of which Dominica is part of. And as has been pointed out, it's not a movement where we can move in isolation with ourselves. We need to consider what is happening to our neighboring brothers and sisters, because whatever we do here, we do not want to be locked into one little island surrounded by sea, and we cannot take the message outside. And so we have to proceed with this joint approach. There are certain aspects of it that we can lead because of our unique nature as a nature island, our unique soil type, our geography. There are certain leads we can take, but we have to be mindful of how fast we run ahead and leave our neighbors behind, and we might have to step back because we cannot do it alone. So these discussions will continue. I want to say to Dr. Peters, the chairman, that he should move with haste and with speed so we can bring conclusion to the debate. The debate will continue, but we have to bring conclusion to the debate, at the end of which we'll come up with a position that I hope that we all will be happy and satisfied with. So let me thank you on behalf of the government, on behalf of CARICOM, for being part of the regional movement on marijuana or sativa. I want to say the right name. Cannabis, let's try to use the right name henceforth. And so in very quick time, we can come up with a position that Dominica will be articulate, but it has to do a lot with education, more discussion, because when we go and we want to, as a country, we want to ensure that we all are happy as a Dominica, and all the sectors are in fact satisfied with the position that we'll eventually take on the matter. So thank you very much, and may God continue to bless us all.